on? We good? Let's go!
Mountain climbers, football managers, military leaders, they all share one thing in common. They'd never get going without a plan in place. And your trading should be no different. I'm Chris, and I hear stories from traders every day about mistakes they make because they don't have a trading strategy in place. And believe me when I tell you, it's one of the most important things that you can learn. So a trading strategy is effectively a decision-making tool. So it tells you, when to enter, when to exit, how to enter, why to enter, to set criteria that you effectively tick off to make you place your trades. It's important to have a trading strategy for one reason only: discipline. Without discipline, you're just going to be a headless chicken in the market. So you're just going to be going to the market, fancy a bit of that, fancy a bit of that, buy, sell, buy, sell. There's no strategy. You're just going in blind. So have a strategy, follow your strategy, and be disciplined with it. It stops you from being an emotional trader. So it effectively makes you more mechanical. So, okay, I want to risk X amount per trade. You know that you're not going to go below, let's say, 1%. You're not going to risk more than 1% per trade. Now, without that discipline, you could risk 10%. It will take you 10 trades, you'll wipe your whole account out. So you need to have that discipline. There's different criteria and parameters that can, make up your trading strategy as a whole. So it could be based on something technical that you see on the chart. Maybe it's to do with an indicator. So it could be, let's say, a moving average. If one crosses above the other, you want to buy the market. That's your entry. So that's in your strategy. I know that when the moving average crosses from the downside to the upside, when it moves above the other one, then you're going to be looking for a buying opportunity. So you can tick that off your checklist. And there's loads of different metrics and different analysis you can do that can make up your strategy. But at the end of the day, what works for me won't work for you. What works for your friends and your family might not work for you either. Everyone's strategy is going to be different, and it's personal to you. It can be based on your lifestyle, how much time you have. If you've got only 15 minutes throughout the day to maybe plan your strategy, then it's going to be a lot different to other people. So your criteria for your trades is probably going to be a lot less than someone else that's got a lot more time on their hands. It can be overwhelming. There's so many different factors you can take into account. Do I need to do this? Do I need to have this? How many? Is 10 enough? Is 2 enough? Is 1 enough? Keep it simple and keep it relative to what you want to do. You need to trust your strategy. It's no good you refining it, after one trade. If you have one bad trade and it's a losing trade, you go, well, my strategy doesn't work, I'm going to throw it in the bin. It doesn't work like that. It's like if, Ronaldo's taking a free kick or a penalty. If Ronaldo's taking a penalty and he misses the first one, you're not going to take him off the penalties, are you? He's going to be your best penalty taker. So you leave him on there because maybe 8 times out of 10, he's going to score. Same thing applies to your strategy. It's a marathon, not a sprint. You're not going to disregard the first trade. Play it out over a set period of time and then start tweaking it, because then you can start to see the true results. So once you actually start trading and you start, testing your trading strategy out, you might find that you want to tweak a few things. So you might find that you're letting your winners run too much. So if you're in profit, let's say you're in profit by £100, then it goes to 150. You're thinking, wow, great, I can trade. Then it goes to 200, then 250. You still haven't taken any profit. Why not? Then the market moves against you and then you end up getting stopped out. So then you think, well, I need to take my profit a lot sooner. So you then start tweaking when you take profit and how you take profit. Forming a trading strategy is easy. Refining and developing it may take a bit of time and patience, but you only need a basic plan in place to get going. For more courses and guides to help you on your trading journey, head to our education hub at Capital.com. To get just that little bit closer to making your first trade, take a look at the next video in this series to learn how important it is to set realistic expectations.